Welcome survivors, we've all been waiting to hear a response from Studio Wildcard on the highly controversial announcements that they made in the roadmap last weekend. Namely the fact that they are charging players to rebuy the game and all DLCs in an Unreal Engine 5 remaster known as ARK Survival Ascended, after publicly saying in January that it would be a completely free upgrade. In addition to this, the termination of all official servers, meaning that anyone on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X would have to rebuy Survival Ascended if they want to continue playing on official servers, and those on Xbox One and PS4 have zero choice unless they upgrade their consoles. This has caused great turmoil in the community and even started a campaign to free Studio Wildcard from Snail Games, who are their publishers. However, this recent Wildcard response does suggest the initial free upgrade issue may have been more of a slip up from Wildcard themselves, but who knows, no one likes Snail Games anyway, everyone wants them gone. We'd all prefer it for the company to return to where it was back in 2015, where Studio Wildcard had full control of everything. Many expected, myself included, that we will have to wait until Friday's community crunch to see any kind of response from Studio Wildcard on this, while some thought we'd never get any response at all. Well, I'd hardly call this is a response to the players and the community, but there has been some word from Studio Wildcard on the issues surrounding the upgrade controversy. PC Gamer has released an article that covers the current situation, claiming that Studio Wildcard sent a statement from executive producer Jat. Many of you will know Jat since the beginning of ARK over the last 8 years. A fantastic guy, I love the guy, he's very down to earth and always a pleasure to chat with, which also goes for everyone at Studio Wildcard. In my personal interactions with them, I've always had pleasant experiences with them. So the official statement in response to the announcement went, "We have been really excited to deliver an incredible ARK UE5 experience. Admittedly, back in January, we got ahead of ourselves at that time. As the scope of the project increased, we hadn't yet realised the full-time development resources and costs needed to produce a complete next-generation remaster." And that was it, one small paragraph. Now, the issues I have here is the way this went about. This sort of statement should have been made directly to the community, not some publication. The community, i.e. the customers, the players, should be the first priority, and we should have got something put out on the official forums telling us this themselves. I personally suspect we'll see something of a similar statement in the community crunch this Friday, but we shouldn't have to wait for a secondary statement, especially on a Friday at the end of their working day where they won't be able to respond to any questions. So yes, this statement clearly shows that Jeremy spoke too soon in January. Now, whether people believe they honestly thought it would be free or not back in January, that is up to you to decide. But the issue is making such statements before things are ready. For example, saying the upgrade will be free, saying that the data will be transferred across, saying that the animated series will be out not far into 2023 when they still don't have a streaming platform. Jeremy seems to be the one that has a habit of speaking too soon. The article finished off by saying Studio Wildcard also confirmed that players who want the Unreal Engine 5 version of ARK, that is ARK Survival Ascended, will have to purchase it in the $50 bundle with ARK 2. Well, firstly, I don't understand this need to provide only a bundle option, because not everyone will want to buy ARK 2, especially as we won't see any kind of gameplay or game footage before 2024, and the developers themselves have said it's going to be a very different game. And those that have Xbox Game Pass will be getting ARK 2 free on day one, assuming that hasn't changed, which I don't see why it would have. So what are Xbox players paying an extra $10 for? A 1 month beta of ARK 2? It just doesn't make sense why there is only a bundle option when it's coming to Game Pass. Now, assuming that last paragraph, was part of the Wildcard statement and not just a reference to the original roadmap, then this also suggests that Studio Wildcard are unlikely to budge on any of the pricing aspects of the original announcement. Now, I don't personally expect them to say they'll change it to a free upgrade to existing players. I mean, I don't expect people to work for free. For me, the real issue there was the claim it was going to be free in the first place. If they never said that, then yes, there would still be people that are upset and frustrated about having to pay for the game again, but there would be a big portion of the community which wouldn't have been as upset or as frustrated, because it was the statement that it was going to be free that really fueled this. But there doesn't seem to be any sign of appeasing the existing players by offering any kind of discount to existing players, which in all honesty I think would be a very good move right now, but it's not looking like it's going to go that way. So for now, until we get a direct response to the community, it looks like things are staying as they are. However, I do feel that given this statement to PC Gamer, that we will very much likely be seeing a response, including an apology, in the community crunch on Friday. So stay tuned, survivors, let's see what they've got to say to us. And if you don't want to miss out on all the latest ARK news, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.